Hey you guys, I'm currently on vacation and I'm away from my baby and I have so much milk. I'm gonna show you. So that's only the milk that I have to bag. That's the milk pretty much from yesterday. So I'm gonna bag it up and get everything ready for the airport because I'm gonna be traveling home with all of this milk. We have been here for 4 days, so I'm gonna get home and I can put it in the freezer because milk is safe in the refrigerator for 4 days. So we should be good. So I'm gonna label all of these bags. I'm gonna bag them in 4 ounces because that's how much she eats. And I'm gonna go ahead and just label maybe like 5 bags. While I'm doing this, we are in Washington, D.C. We came here, my birthday is tomorrow and I'm turning 31. So we were here just doing some touristy stuff and celebrating and getting a break from our very, very hectic life. I have a very supportive mother who is my village, so my kids were able to stay with her with no problem. So my breasts are so sore from all of the pumping that I have done over the weekend, and I cannot wait to latch my baby. So yeah, so I've been away from her for 3 nights and 4 days, and I probably have about 100 ounces. And I also left her with about that much milk. So I kind of am replacing all of the milk that she used that was in my freezer stored up. My hands are clean, so. And I'm trying right now to look for the bottles that are already at about 4 ounces. Like this one is about 4 ounces. So I'm gonna just bag this up. It's a little bit over 4 ounces, but yeah, so that's that. And I'm gonna do this for all of this milk. I'm pretty sure this is probably about 25 ounces or so. We'll see if my guess is right. Get all of the air out of there. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna pack this up for travel too, because I don't see a lot of content around this, and I'm sure there are a lot of breastfeeding mothers who travel. TSA does not have any restrictions on bringing milk through the airport, so you can bring it in a carry-on, and it doesn't have to be in 3-ounce packages. That rule does not apply to breast milk, so it's really cool. You really just don't have anything to worry about. You just gotta send it, wear it with you. And then I have to sanitize all of these bottles. It's just a lot, but it was worth it. It was worth it. Okay, I'll be back. So there is about 22 ounces and I bagged up 20 ounces and I'm gonna wait to put this in another 4-ounce bag. And yes, lots and lots of milk. And even more and more milk. So this is probably about like 22 bags of milk, I want to say, something like that. So I just wanted to come on here really quick and just talk about my experience with TSA and actually going through the airport. I thought I had everything tied up in this nice, cute video that I have shared, but there was a few things that I thought would be important to mention. So when I went through TSA, headed home with all of that milk, I thought that it was gonna just be pretty easy, and for the most part it was. There were just a few things that concerned me that I want to bring to you guys' attention. So what they said when I was heading back, heading back home from the airport with all that milk is, one, they said they were going to test the milk. I really didn't know what that looked like, but it really concerned me because I thought that they were going to open up and contaminate some of my milk. But they didn't. They actually took like a wand and like just put it in a bag and like kind of rubbed. It was like a Q-tip, kind of like a long Q-tip, and they kind of like swabbed in between all of the bags, and then they like swabbed my hands to, I guess, test for any type of like paraphernalia, whatever, I don't know. And yeah, but when I was when I told them I had breast milk, she asked me, was it frozen? And I was like, no, it's not frozen. And she was like, well, you should next time if you're ever traveling with breast milk, you should make sure you freeze it first. And that worries me. And the reason why that worries me is because if you freeze breast milk and it thaws out, it's no longer, you have to use it within 2 hours of it being thawed out. Like, you can't take thawed out breast milk back home and then refreeze it. You just can't. So there's kind of like a gap in the system in that way. So yeah, I don't really know like how to attack that, but I think that it's best to not, if you don't have to not freeze your breast milk until you like make it back home to where it could stay frozen, because there's such a huge risk with a flight getting delayed or something of that sort, where you can definitely keep the breast milk cold with different ice packs and things of that sort. But if you have frozen milk and it unthaws, you can't freeze it again. So the fact that they're telling people to make sure that they freeze their breast milk is very, very concerning to me. So I just kind of wanted to come on here and just share that full experience, because that's very worrisome, and it actually makes me want to like attack the system a little bit and like educate and let them know like that's actually a poor way to do things. I understand that it may be easier from like a TSA perspective, but from a mothering perspective who was trying to get this milk back home to her baby, that's not good information to share. So yeah, before I forgot that, I just had to come on here and just share that really quickly with you guys. Anyway, I hope that this video was educational for you all. I haven't found much content that really resonated with me when I was looking on things to do with taking milk through TSA and like traveling and pumping. So I hope that this serves as kind of a need. It serves what I was looking for during that time. And feel free, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the comment section and I will be answering questions. So yeah, thank you. Please follow me. I have a lactation Instagram page called mood.lactation. That will be in the description box. And I am looking forward to helping you on your breastfeeding journey.